Pokemon franchise is not one short of lore. From gods to the odd powers of Pokemon, there is a lot to analyze. But today I want to look into the fascinating lore of the Darkest Day, a fantasized term referring to one of the worst disasters to take place in the Galar region, only to return again 3,000 years later. So let's get into it. 20,000 years before Sword and Shield took place, a meteor crash landed on Earth, along with it a Pokemon capable of limitless power, Eternatus. Although the beast was dormant a mere 17,000 years later, 3,000 years before Sword and Shield took place, the powerful creature had awoken, angered. He caused chaos and destruction, absorbing all the energy in his path. The particles, eventually to be known as Galar particles, left behind by Eternatus, caused the wild Pokemon to Gigantamax, a term not yet known to the people. The Gigantamax Pokemon caused mass destruction. The end of the Galar region seemed inevitable, until they showed up. The warrior Pokemon, Zacian and Zamazenta, showed up with their sword and shield and put an end to the chaos. Eternatus was lost, presumably in slumber, while the Gigantamax Pokemon returned to their normal forms, and peace was restored. The sword and shield Pokemon went to the hot springs in Chester to heal their wounds, then to the slumbering wheel to lie their weapons down on the altar made just for them, and to rest for eons to come. The soon town of Stoneside created a statue in the warrior's memory, but eventually it was covered up by an art mural depicting a ginormous rampaging beast. As more generations passed, the memory of the heroes was lost to time, a foggy event covered in mystery. Fast forward 3,000 years. Chairman Rose, the president of Marco Cosmos and chairman of the Galar League, eventually learns the truth about the Darkest Day and hopes to, quote, provide the Galar region with limitless energy to ensure everlasting prosperity, end of quote. He seeks to reawaken the Darkest Day and harness its everlasting power to prevent a possible energy crisis in Galar. Rose and his rude prodigy named Bede, along with several workers, gather wishing stars to feed the Pokemon and to reawaken him. Chairman Rose then names the monster Eternatus and begins his plans. Then you have the regional professor, Professor Magnolia. She's quite old and soon too old to further her research and continue being the professor. She had previously worked with Rose, but had an odd suspicion that he wasn't up to no good. She ended her research with him, but because of this fact, she enlists her daughter Sonia to be her assistant and to prove herself worthy of becoming the new professor. To do so, Sonia pursues finding the truth about the past of Galar alongside you and Hop. Eventually, the chairman's prodigy broke down the mural in Stoneside, and Rose kicked him off the team. But behind the mural was a statue mentioned earlier, which helped enlighten and inform Sonia. The statue was of Zamazenta and Zacian. Rose's corporation, Marco Cosmos, was to capture the beast once it had been reawakened, but despite their efforts, Eternatus had escaped. Knowing that chaos could begin, he interrupted the Galar League, which you are in, to announce his plans. It was a bad plan and a destructive one. You, Hop, and Sonia are to stop him. You and Hop eventually remember an encounter you guys had, and they went to convince him and find the sword Pokemon. Leon, the champion of the Galar League, helps distract and fight with Eternatus. Because of the actions of you, Hop, and Sonia, Zacian and Zamazenta come to fight Eternatus once more. After an exciting battle, the player catches Eternatus, ending the chaos. They then go to finish the Galar League. Afterwards, Sonia, the new regional professor, used her knowledge of the Darkest Day to write a book, clearing all myths and showing the real truth for everyone in Galar and the whole world. Sometimes it's easy to look at Eternatus as the bad guy, but it was always a situation it was brought into. Used or awakened, no matter. Now it was safe, loved, and for once, truly happy. Now I want to briefly look into some lore implications this might have on the whole Pokemon lore. So, I'm not sure exactly who Eternatus is, and a lot of it is still kind of foggy. It came from space, we do know, and maybe it knew Palkia, the god of space. Maybe it is a god, because it has limitless power, and it is a mythic Pokemon. Eternatus is really big and can cause mass destruction, which all of the mythical and legendary Pokemon have kind of been known to do. It has been angered, and it's old, and it absorbs energy and causes Dynamaxing. A very powerful Pokemon indeed, and this leads me to believe that it's some kind of god, maybe of limitless power, but a lot of it's still unsure, and I really hope they clear this up one day. I would love to hear you guys' theories down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. There is different interpretations of the story. The one on with Ash and Go is free to watch right now on Pokemon TV, so that's kind of why I'm not getting into it today. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. This video took really long to make, and I'm really hoping it doesn't come out late. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you guys next time, and bye.